Hey, I'll do a little what's on the bench type video, what I'm working on. For my own stuff, I'm working on this host, not him, well, I am working on him, but I got a bunch of bugbears here. My current Castles and Crusades campaign. I'm kind of go back to the classic monsters. So I'd like to get these. I've had them forever and ever. Like this guy here is a Reaper bugbear. And this dude is, I've had this guy for decades. I ran him, you bought him back when I was running 3rd edition, and he represented one of my player characters who got reincarnated for a brief time as a bugbear. This weapon's been swapped out multiple times. This is his current iteration, and he's back to being just a regular bugbear. But old miniature, a long-standing member of the Shelf of Shame, so he needs to get done. I got some other ones here. This is a newer Reaper one with their new Reaper Bones material, which is really much better, improved over the original Reaper Bones material, which is this. Although this is not a bad miniature. I have some other older Reaper Bones miniatures, and their character scale ones are awful for the most part. Their monster ones are okay, but and the new stuff is great. New stuff is awesome, but the old stuff, they've come a long way and refined their process. We got some metal ones here. This is a Bugbear Champion. All these guys are in various stages of completion. I did do some custom work on some of them. Custom's probably a stretch, but I chopped them up and put some other stuff on them. Where did it go? There's one here in particular. This guy. Actually, there's two, but this guy, he's Bones. Again, like I said, real rough paint job so far, but this weapon was all bent and soft, and I didn't feel like boiling it and dumping it in cold water and trying to fix it that way, so I just chopped it off, and that's a club from a Games Workshop ogre that I put on there. And this guy, I haven't started painting him yet, but he got a lot of modifications, so he's a little over the top, but after I did the club, I realized the hand sizes for the Games Workshop ogre and these bugbears was about the same. So this guy was pointing a finger. I think I still have his hand here somewhere, but I chopped that off, and I put this weapon gauntlet thing on him just to kind of make him different. And then I wasn't happy with just doing that, so I put this really over-the-top club in his hand. And this part here is from Games Workshop Giant. And yeah, it's probably a little bit too big, but it's kind of over the top, but I like it. I showed it to one of my friends, my buddy Carl, and he got a good chuckle out of it. So yeah. Yeah, just working on these guys, trying to get them done off my table, because I've had, like I said, some of these guys have been kicking around for a very long time. So I mean, again, this one over here is a nice one. It's actually a 3D print. I have 2 others that I've actually finished. So I have like 5 I think I've finished, and they're upstairs on the shelf. But I'd like to get all of these guys done, and so I'd have a good host of bugbears to use if I need to. And then shifting over here, this is a commission I'm working on that belongs to the one I did earlier. Don't know much about these guys other than the client was telling me that they're, one, hard to get models, because I guess they're so nasty in the game 40K that people are buying them up because they can deal out some damage, and they are pretty beefy. So I've been doing bases on them today, and should be done. I gotta redo the edges, and the bases will be done. And I'm headed to Pennsylvania in the morning to visit my son at college, so I'll be gone for a few days. So when I get back, it's full speed ahead, and bang out these 6 miniatures and get them done for the client, and hopefully maybe even pick up some more clients, I hope. What else have I got real quick? Oh, I've been working on this. This is a real gnarly piece. I'll go over to this. This is a Plague Tree, and this is from the Gloaming Kickstarter on printable scenery. And a guy I met through the Trollord Games Kickstarter. Real nice guy. Been chatting with him quite a bit, and he printed this up for me and sent it to me. So, and along with a bunch of other stuff, which was awesome. And I've been painting on this. It's almost done. Excuse me. I got a little bit more left on the tree, and I may do a little bit more to the base. I'm not sure, but maybe. Just move it a little bit. really cool miniature with like all these like hidden features. Like you look around, the more you look, the more you find like all these little hidden faces and stuff. So really cool miniature. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I got tons of stuff to work on, but that's what's currently taking up my my time. Tonight I'm playing the second session of a Dragonbane campaign that I got invited to play in by Free League. It's an in-person game, which is awesome, run by my friend Brendan. We played last week. It's going to be a weekly game. We play every Wednesday night. And last week we had session 0, which was basically making characters because a lot of us weren't familiar with the system, myself included. And we started playing, and it was really cool. I'm playing a Wolfen Hunter, which is like a wolf guy hunter, a young one. But it's a lot of fun. So we're playing tonight. Can't wait. And I'm actually thinking about doing some session recaps for that game, just verbal. Brendan's a very good game master, and he uses a more narrative style of play. So where obviously I use a lot of miniatures and terrain, he uses a narrative style, which I find very interesting, and he does it very well. And so I'm thinking about doing recaps for that campaign, and I'll do a separate playlist of that. If people want to check out Dragonbane, it seems to be very popular. Free League makes awesome games. Like if I wasn't running Castles and Crusades, I'd be running Free League game as my fantasy game. Either probably Forbidden Lands. I have all their stuff, and it's some of the best looking books you'll find in gaming today. Real good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. Hoping I got some Castles and Crusades coming up next weekend. Group session. We were talking about it last night on online with my players, and get a few players here, so we'll play that. And then already scheduling some stuff for November when my boy comes back from Thanksgiving. He wants to play, and one of my players is already, it's kind of on a weird day, but it's the only day he has available. My son has to play, so one of my friends, Dave, my brother Dave, is going to join us, and maybe we'll get a couple other people. Well, yeah, at least just real quick, some more stuff I'm working on that I've had for way too long. But yeah, there's always something. But hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.